the Tin Man.
For 100 years he rested here, rusted shut and so dormant, in a little lost corner where no one strolls in the soul of this horrible forest. Poor little lost lass from Kansas, snatched by a tornado, came forward, poured a little drop of oil in his joint. She heard his voice, time for performance. He did rise, and strained open his eyes, and lowered his axe to his side, it was still raised high to the skies. Twisted his back till it cracked, wiggled his little fingers just a bit with a stretch, aimed his gaze at the face of the girl, then grabbed that little hick by the neck and said,
I am the Tin Man, who the hell are you? Do you know how badly your blood will clash with that shade of blue? Has no one clued you in that in this land there is none scarier? Answer me or so help me, I will crush that fucking terrier.
Then this drunken clumsy fuck with which she was traveling came to her call, tried to get involved, but was all falling down, unraveled. The Tin Man pinned him up to a tree with his free hand fast and exclaimed,
Are you really gonna fuck with me, Scarecrow? Do you have no brain?
Both of them were crying by this time and how he loved it.
I will go with you to the city, but to me your silly little lies mean nothing. You can die right here and I fear you will hear no ticking in this chest. And I'll bet you never guessed that my axe is a wicked bitch of the West.
Here comes the Tin Man, and he will hack you apart. His skin is made of metal and he has no heart. He needs oil, his body is so cold and so hollow. A bloodbath down the yellow path that he follows. Here comes the Tin Man, look in his ball-bearing eyes. Find an empty stare as icy as his iron side hides. He's kinda like a robot with no wires inside. A heavy metal lumberjack, never have a heart attack, never gonna die. They traveled in silence for fear that violence would find him. So frightened they started crying, tried hide and spotted a lion. But Tinny caught the pussy by the tail and the kitty cat wailed under his power. So scared that he pissed and he rubbed his nose in it and called him a coward. He grabbed him by the scruff and he flicked his bick near the stuffin' of the Scarecrow. Ergo, little Miss Muffin could utter nothing. With a hand on her hips, licked his thin metal lips and he thirsted for hurt. And with the handle back of his battle axe hiked up the front of her skirt and said,
Sweet little Dorothy, oh Lord, what I have in store for you there is no place like home. You ain't in Kansas no more. Don't try nothing funny, honey, or you'll get killed, just like 100 flying monkeys and the lollipop guild.
When they reached Emerald City, little old Bitty scattered in packs, cause they got word from the birds who had heard that the Tin Man was back. That empty phallic palace thick with malice and fear, and at the end of a long haul a tent with tall greenhead did appear. He called himself the Great Wizard.
Yeah, like hell you are, old man.
So certain that he heard him till he pulled back the curtain, caught him in his cold hand. Feeling even meaner, he was beaten on his senior evil gives him a buzz. If ever a wicked-ass wizard there was, it isn't this midget, it isn't because comes the Tin Man, and he's the king of the forest. Stop! No second chorus! And with his dying breath the wizard took a stab in the dark. And he guessed that Tinny's chest was empty and he needed a heart. He offered him one, said he had plenty in stock.
Are you fucking shitting me? This is a $5 clock.
He crushed it in his fist, so pissed, so livid with rage. And with the same hand harvested the old man's own heart from his rib cage, and ate it like a pear right there off his chin. Wizard blood was dripping. Then he turned back fast to his captors. A fresh corpse was still twitching and said,
You should have left me rusted. See, you never should have trusted me. Incapable of loving, but there's still a lot of lust in me. I rob and rape and use and steal and kill all the rest, because I couldn't care less. Really, I couldn't care less. Cheated on every last girlfriend, laughed as the world's end, told such lies. Called them all fat, told them that I never loved them as I looked in their eyes. I've guided the blind the wrong way, shaved the teen's head bald on her prom day, crashed birthday parties and told kids they're adopted and watched what their moms say. Once I told a lion and a scarecrow I would let them go if they listen to me. Well, that was a lie too, and now you're gonna die, you miserable three.
He set fire to the man made of hay, thought of more than one way to skin the cat. Saved the best for last, but in his glee didn't see Dorothy slip out the back. She was off in a balloon, she thought too soon she had lost him. Cause Tinny caught a ride back to Kansas, grabbing the basket by the bottom. When she awoke at home, he wasn't there, and our fair heroine felt so protected. But the Tin Man was there, he ran for Senate, and a landslide was elected.
I am the Tin Man, and he will hack you apart. My skin is made of metal, and I have no heart. I need oil, my body is so cold and so hollow. A bloodbath down the yellow path that he follows. From the Tin Man, looking like ball-bearing eyes. Find an empty stare as icy as his iron side hide. I'm kinda like a robot with no wires inside. A heavy metal lumberjack,